y'all. I'm using a 12 by 12 canvas today. I'm not going to go through my colors because I showed them at the very beginning. So I'm going to be laying these colors out in a spiral. So what I'm doing today is a take two, if you will, on the last video that I uploaded, which I was working with the rainbow like hippie vibe. So that's what I'm doing today, but I'm kind of doing like a retake because I think the paint choices that I used yesterday were not great, and I used too much white yesterday, and I knew I was doing it when I did it, and I did it anyway, kind of thing. So I'm redoing it today because I really, really wanted to get this painting done. I still like the one that I ended up with yesterday though. It's just more of like a 70s vibe. Okay, here's the red. Halfway through our colors. And I'm laying these colors out all kinds of wiggly, wonky, but it actually doesn't matter. I'm laying them out in a spiral formation, partly because it's fun, but also partly because I'm going to be doing a swipe, and I really want the colors to pass over each other, and this will help with that. Trying to make sure I keep my lines on even the corners, approximately where they should be. And here we go with blue. So, laying the blue next to the red, getting the corners. Starting to get pretty. Green now. Laying the green right next to the blue. It is starting to touch most of the yellow, or even overlapping the blue and yellow line where they've run together. That's okay. It's okay as long as they really don't even have to go in the right places. Because like I said, I'm doing a swipe and I'm dragging the colors right back over each other. I'm just being a perfectionist, honestly. So there's not even room for the purple, but I'm just going to lay it in there anyway. Right there between the green and the yellow. Make sure I get it on all the corners. And that part right there doesn't matter, is what I was saying. Just gonna torch it real quick, make sure there's no air bubbles. And I put one tiny little drop of coconut oil in my white paint only, because I do want a lot of cells. I poured some white in the middle, and now I am swiping the white out, and I'm trying to do a sunburst formation. I don't know, I don't have words right now for some reason. So I was trying to do a sunburst, and I wasn't exactly sure how I wanted the sunburst to look. I wasn't exactly sure how it would come out too, because with acrylic painting, it's a little bit, I mean, to a degree you can have some experience and know how things are going to approximately come out, but you can't predict exactly. You really can't. The paint's gonna do what the paint wants to do. So now I'm swiping out, instead of to the corners, I'm swiping out kind of to the middle area. So I was saying I'm gonna turn it because my tripod was a little bit in the way. And it's looking really pretty. A little more white. Wasn't sure where to start. And now I'm swiping out the last little spots. This was a lot of fun, and oh my gosh, it was a lot of fun for my eyes because the cells were just popping right up, you know? It was very satisfying pour, actually. And I highly suggest that you try this one and make the design that you want to make depending on how you swipe. I almost messed that up because of the tripod. I should have turned it, but I didn't want to. I should not have put more white on right there, but it actually looks okay because it was worked some more and all. And last one. So, it looked really cool, especially all around the entire outside. But I was just not liking the inside at all, and there wasn't a lot of cells on the inside. And so I just thought, hey, let's torch it, see how many cells are going to pop up. But when I torched, not a lot of cells popped up in the middle. All around the outside, they did, and it was beautiful, but not in the middle. So I was like, what can I do to continue my Starburst design? And I thought, well, for now, I'm just going to blow on this a little bit and see if the paints rubbing together will produce more cells. It made a couple of cells. So I went ahead and torched it again just in case they would pop up now. Nope, not a lot. Wasn't sure what to do. I was a little frustrated, as you can see. Ooh, I just realized that I scorched my paint just a tiny bit right there. So, I was checking to see if anything else was torched. Scorched. So I thought, okay, if this isn't bad, I'm going to make this little design, which ended up not mattering. I was just trying to make the pattern better because I wasn't satisfied with it. I was not at all satisfied with it. And the scorch was not bad. I was right, and I was able to pull that little piece out. It was just that little spot that I scorched. So I continue this design around, and now I have this spot in the middle that looks all wonky. I didn't like it. And I thought, okay, I'm going to go back in with some more Starburst design, but I'm going to use these little strips of paper towel that I had cut up ahead of time just in case I needed smaller swiping tool. And I was so happy already at this point that I decided to do that because all my rainbow colors were starting to show up in the swipe, and I was wanting a Starburst. So this swipe would be kind of in the middle of the bigger swipes and show up the brighter colors more with the whiter, that's hard to say, the whiter swipe. Showing, kind of framing it from underneath. If I'm making any sense, I don't know. So I'm really digging this at this point. This is awesome. I love the brightness. It's just what I wanted. So at this point, I was really glad that the other thing messed up so that I would be forced to try this. So, don't worry, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to do the entire Starburst. And I'm even going to, there's another little scorch spot. But that came out really easily. Some of these I even re-swiped again. Beautiful. That was a little bit whiter than I would like, but it's okay. You see how it's leaving the white behind it? It's really pretty. Kind of a Starburst effect that I was more going for. It's more pronounced. But as I do this, I noticed that I was swiping a lot of the paint out of the middle. So, here in just a minute, I realized I needed to do something about that after I get all my swipes done. Look how pretty that is. All those ribbons of color. And new cells popping through. Really nice cells too. Look at all the color. And one last line to make. So beautiful. Going back over. And there we go. Oh, one more time. Very nice. So, realized I needed to put some paint back in the middle because it was kind of bare canvas right there. So, I was kind of stirring it around to make it not super white, and I knew I wanted to do something with it. I just wasn't sure yet. And I was kind of freaking out while I was stirring it, like, oh my god, am I ruining my painting? But no. So decided to swipe through with this wonky color and pronounce the whiter areas more with sun rays, which just puts another layer of burst on the thing. So there's kind of like 3 burst layers if you see what I see. I don't know. Anyway. So I just keep on going around. Some of these I did pull through twice. I was pretty excited at this point. I knew I was about to have a done painting. I'm very excited about this painting, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to embellish it with gold leaf just a little bit. I can't wait to embellish. I envision gold leaf on, well, I won't talk about it for now, just in case I change my mind on how I want to embellish this, because I'm definitely embellishing it. I've had a couple of ideas, to be honest. And I'll probably maybe do that on a video. And I should not have done that swipe right there. Why did I do that? And why didn't I just leave it alone, you guys? So, pardon me while I jack with this for a minute. And now it's too white, Samantha. I should have left it alone right there. But I didn't. And then I decided, about this point, you know what? I want these to be more white. I don't mind this color being behind the white, but I want it to be more white, so I decided to go ahead and pour just a little bit more white on there here in just a minute. I wanted to fix that real quick. I finally gave up. Turn around. Alright, more white. And we're going to swipe through one more time, y'all. But look how amazing it looks with the white swipe. Just wait till I get part of the way around and you can see. I really love this painting. I'm very excited about it. I kind of want to do this one on a bigger scale. But oh my goodness, that would be a serious pain in the butt. Because this one, the way I layered it, I would probably want to do it mostly the same way again. Because there's so much streaking of color. It's like a rainbow explosion for real. It's so pretty. Yeah, I'm glad I put more white through it. This one was a lot of fun. I don't know if I've said that enough times yet, but y'all should really try a Starburst. A hippie Starburst. A rainbow Starburst. Whatever you want to call it. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. I'm so glad I did a redo on my rainbow painting, because this is much more what I wanted. I actually have a little bit of the rainbow colored paint left, so I might try some coasters. Actually, I already know what I'm going to do with that. You'll have to see. I'll do a video. And after I get all this torching, thank you guys. Go ahead and give me a like and a subscribe if you haven't already done that. Thank you so much for watching. And here's that flyover. Look at all these colorful cells and the streaks of color. It is a rainbow explosion for real. It is so pretty, y'all. I feel like I'm going to need to play around with the hippie colors some more with different patterns. All right, you guys have a wonderful day or night. Bye.